Of course, here is a detailed overview of the benefits and risks of coffee consumption in English. Drinking coffee can have both positive and negative effects on health. It depends on individual characteristics, the amount consumed, and how the beverage is prepared. Moderate coffee intake, up to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, roughly 2-3 espresso shots or 3-4 cups of Americano, is generally considered safe for most healthy adults. However, certain groups may face risks from drinking coffee. Benefits of coffee: antioxidant properties. Coffee contains chlorogenic acid, polyphenols, and other antioxidants that help protect cells from oxidative stress and free radicals. This may reduce the risk of certain diseases. Enhanced cognitive performance. Caffeine blocks adenosine, a neurotransmitter that causes drowsiness. As a result, it temporarily improves focus, reaction speed, memory, and overall mood. Some studies link regular moderate coffee consumption with a lower risk of Parkinson's and Alzheimer's diseases. Increased physical endurance. Caffeine stimulates adrenaline production and mobilizes fatty acids from fat stores, which can boost athletic performance, especially in endurance sports. Positive effects on liver health. Moderate coffee drinking is associated with a lower risk of liver fibrosis, cirrhosis, and hepatocellular carcinoma. Potential reduction in disease risk. Evidence suggests coffee may lower the risk of type 2 diabetes, certain cancers e.g., liver, colorectal, and breast cancer, and may support cardiovascular health in people without chronic conditions. However, these effects vary between individuals and require further research. Mood enhancement. Caffeine promotes the production of serotonin and dopamine, hormones linked to feelings of pleasure and well-being. Risks of coffee: raised blood pressure and heart rate. In people with hypertension or heart rhythm disorders, coffee may increase blood pressure and cause a faster heartbeat. This hypertensive effect can be more pronounced in older adults. Gastrointestinal issues. Coffee stimulates stomach acid production, which may lead to heartburn, aggravate gastritis, or worsen peptic ulcers. It also has a mild laxative effect. Sleep disruption and anxiety. As a potent stimulant, caffeine consumed in the afternoon or in large amounts can cause insomnia, nervousness, anxiety, and hand tremors. Impaired mineral absorption. Tannins in coffee can hinder the absorption of iron and calcium from food. People with anemia or osteoporosis should limit their coffee intake. Dependence and withdrawal. Regular caffeine use can lead to tolerance. Abruptly stopping consumption may trigger headaches, fatigue, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. Risks during pregnancy. High caffeine intake, more than 200-300 milligrams per day, may raise the risk of miscarriage, preterm birth, and low birth weight. Impact on cholesterol levels. Diterpenes found in unfiltered coffee, e.g., French press or Turkish coffee, can increase bad LDL cholesterol and decrease good HDL cholesterol. When to avoid coffee? Consider avoiding coffee if you are a child or teenager under 16 years old, are pregnant or breastfeeding, are elderly, have cardiovascular conditions, hypertension, arrhythmia, heart failure, suffer from gastritis, peptic ulcers, liver or pancreas issues, experience anxiety disorders, panic attacks, or nervous overstimulation. Recommendations for coffee consumption: stay moderate, do not exceed 400 milligrams of caffeine daily for healthy adults. Time it right, drink coffee in the morning or early afternoon to minimize sleep problems. Pair with meals, consume coffee after eating, not on an empty stomach, to reduce stomach irritation. Listen to your body. If you experience headaches, anxiety, or other discomfort after drinking coffee, consider cutting back. Before making coffee a regular part of your diet, especially if you have chronic health conditions, consult a healthcare professional. Would you like me to expand on any particular section or clarify anything further?
Make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari,